In a hard-fought battle, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear has managed to secure a second term in office. The Democratic governor faced formidable challenges during his re-election bid, but his commitment, determination, and ability to connect with voters ultimately earned him a narrow victory. Throughout his first term as governor, Beshear has been known for his inclusive and progressive policies. He has championed issues such as healthcare, education, and the environment, all of which resonated with many Kentuckians. His efforts to expand Medicaid and improve access to affordable healthcare have been particularly well received, especially in a state where many struggle to afford medical expenses. However, as with any incumbent, Beshear faced criticism and opposition from those who disagreed with his policies. His opponents accused him of overreach and fiscal irresponsibility, pointing to his support for progressive taxation and increased government spending. These criticisms sparked a fierce debate during the election campaign, with both sides passionately defending their positions. Beshear's main challenger in the race was a Republican businessman who positioned himself as a political outsider and promised to bring a fresh perspective to the governor's office. He criticized Beshear's handling of the economy, arguing that the state needed someone with a business background to create jobs and boost economic growth. This message resonated with many Kentuckians who were concerned about their livelihoods and the state's overall economic performance. The election campaign was closely watched by political pundits and the national media, as Kentucky has long been viewed as a bellwether state for national politics. In recent years, the state has shifted towards the Republican Party, with strong support for former President Donald Trump. Many believed that Beshear's re-election bid would serve as an indication of the nation's political climate and the appeal of progressive policies. As the campaign heated up, both candidates crisscrossed the state, holding rallies, town hall meetings, and engaging in lively debates. The candidates made promises, attacked each other's records, and sparred over their visions for the future of the state. There was no shortage of drama and tension as the election day drew nearer. In the end, the race came down to the wire, with both candidates neck and neck in the polls. Election night was filled with anticipation and suspense as the votes were tallied. It was a nail-biting night for both candidates and their supporters, who anxiously awaited the results that would determine the state's future. Finally, after hours of waiting, it was announced that Governor Beshear had secured a second term by the narrowest of margins. The announcement was met with jubilation and celebration among his supporters, who saw the victory as validation of their beliefs and values. For them, Beshear's re-election meant the continuation of progressive policies and a leader who advocated for the working class and marginalized communities. However, for the challenger and his supporters, the narrow loss was a disappointing blow. They had invested time, effort, and resources into the campaign, hoping to bring about a change in leadership and direction for the state. Despite their disappointment, they respected the democratic process and vowed to continue fighting for their vision in future elections. As Governor Beshear prepares to embark on his second term, he faces the formidable task of uniting a deeply divided state. He must find common ground with his opponents, listen to their concerns, and work towards policies that benefit all Kentuckians. The challenges ahead are daunting, but with his experience, determination, and the support of his constituents, it is clear that Governor Andy Beshear is ready to rise to the occasion and lead Kentucky towards a brighter future.